Hi there, hope you're having a good day. Welcome back to another video. Today we'll be talking about the Nike LeBron Witness 9. So retail price should be 105 US dollars. I could be wrong, maybe 110, just above 100 bucks, same as the previous model. It is technically his only budget line right now. I don't think they're still making the LeBron Soldiers or LeBron Ambassadors. Witness 8 was a solid performer. It has taken over the Nike clearance stores, typically around $40 to $50 in one of the places that's about a 2-hour drive from me. I've seen multiple colorways, and this newest version should eventually hit the discount racks. Orange, blue, white, those three colorways of the 9 all look really dope to me. One thing I can tell you right now, they changed up everything. From the cushioning setup, design and functionality, a mixture of those Adidas Fear of God basketball shoes and their own Book 1. That's exactly how it looks like to me. Anyways, let's get right into it. As to how the LeBron Witness 9 performs, cushion is fantastic. For its price, you get a banger in terms of both softness and responsiveness. For the first time, Nike used full-length React X on a basketball shoe. Previously, the LeBron Witness has been known to feature Air Max cushioning, especially in the heel. That really differentiated them from other budget shoes, but this is honestly even better based on my experience. Quite a lot of compression when you press down on the midsole, equally as loaded from front to back. Core feel isn't amazing, not the very low to the ground type, but I will take the trade-off here, because these guys turned out to be more foamy and bouncier than they look. Let me try to describe their difference on feet. Air Max on the previous models, soft, even a little bit mushy at times. React X here feels more dynamic. Even though it's caged more, the impact protection is also superior. Also, in terms of weight, they measure to be about 460 grams on the scale. It feels much lighter than what the digits show. It's not one of those super heavy and chunky LeBron shoes that might slow you down on the court. Like if you're a fast and shifty player, these should give you relatively good speed too, as a budget LeBron. However, the previous version is still much lighter. They're just totally different shoes. Traction is about average, to be honest. Nothing impressive here. Large herringbone patterns. It kind of reminds me of the smear traction thing they did on like the GT Cut 2. Somebody mentioned in the comments ST Flare, their outdoor hoop shoe. These two have pretty similar outsole treads as well. Not very squeaky. It's not one of those shoes that just sticks onto the floor, but I've had no major problems either. One thing that gets sort of confusing is that different colorways can come in different types of rubber, yes. But then somebody sent me a picture of this exact same colorway that comes in a gray solid rubber also, instead of this milky, yellowish, semi-translucent one. Either way, it's just not a crazy stop every time down the floor, and I don't see the different iterations making a huge difference. But let us know if you've had a different experience. Quick summary for the traction, it's mediocre. Not as durable as their ST Flare, not as grippy as their Jazz, Lucas, or a lot of other performance models. You name it. Gets a pass for me, since I also haven't slipped badly or anything. With the fit, these guys run a little bit long if you go true to size. So those with narrow feet, or as long as you don't have very wide feet, going half size down could be a viable option. I went true to size. Width is perfect for me. They are a nice and spacious fit in both the toe box and midfoot area, but I have been experiencing some heel slippage. The biggest problem on this shoe is heel slippage, caused by the weird square shape. If you really want to make sure that it's not too loose back there, go half size down to be safe. And because this shoe is very wide foot friendly, you don't have to worry about other areas being too snug. The shape of the toe box reminds me a lot of the Book 1s. Actually, maybe the fit in general as well. It's just not as padded on the interior. Materials, in the simplest way to put it, comfort is there, but it lacks some airflow to keep your feet cool. On their product description, it says perforations in high wear areas offer optimal ventilation. Let me know if you found any, but I have not seen any holes on here. Not terrible, but don't expect a breathable upper. That is not the case. Again, if you were to ever put on a pair, it'll probably remind you of the Book 1, if you've also tried that. It is generally a comfortable shoe, with no pinching anywhere. Different from those thin, standard mesh uppers on a lot of other basketball shoes nowadays, especially in this price range. I personally saw some casual sneaker ingredients in the design. But yeah, I'll let you be the judge on how they look. They retained the crown logo, LeBron Lion logo, a very LeBron shoe. Overall, I would say the LeBron Witness 9 has great value for its price. Even at full retail, I think if you like the design, that's a cop. Because functionality-wise, it gets the job done, of course. Cushion was the biggest highlight based on my experience. Full lens React X is awesome. Traction is okay, at least it wasn't a negative. They're pretty comfy, spacious, and you might even be able to rock these as a casual sneaker too, in case you thought about doing that. Don't see why not. But as always, let me know in the comments on what you think about the latest budget takedown LeWitness shoe. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next one.